Hello, let's look at how to create and access a virtual machine using the SSH protocol. First, we start creating a new virtual machine in EC2. So we go to Launch Instance, we put it a name, we select a Linux server. Ubuntu is nice and easy to use. We select the processor, and we select a key pair. We have to create a new one. We choose the PEM format, we give it a name, and we download the file. It is very important that you keep this file safe. If you lose it, you can download it later, but do not let anyone steal it from you. While the instance is launching, let's take a moment to talk about the key pair. Inside your user folder, you will find a hidden directory called .ssh. This is where you store your SSH identities, your private keys, like the one that you have just downloaded. Once the instance finishes launching, we can grab its public IP address. If you click the ID, you will find the public IP address here. Copy it, open a terminal, and from any folder just type SSH, the username, at the public IP, and now press enter. The first time, SSH will ask whether you trust the fingerprint. Type yes, Y-E-S. Oh, permission denied, public key. If the password authentication is enabled, you may be asked for a password, but this is not recommended for a machine with a public IP address. Public servers can be easily attacked by brute force tools and dictionary attacks, so the secure method is always identity-based SSH. Now let's try again, this time with the key. Let's take a moment to review what happened. I didn't need to specify the full path to the identity file, because the SSH automatically checks the .ssh folder of the current user. There's an easier way to access your machine. There's a file called config inside your SSH folder. Be careful, the file is called config, not config.txt. Inside the file, you can define shortcuts for your SSH connections, like this. Host var can be accessed in the IP address with that username, with that identity file. So when you type SSH var, boom, you will access directly with no password prompt. This is one of the rare moments in life where the easiest option is also the most secure. You are connecting using an identity file without having to type a password. You might think about testing the connection first using ping, but this usually will not work. Many public cloud machines don't respond to ping for security reasons, so don't worry if it fails. For your information, Windows also has a hosts file under Windows/System32/etc. There you can create static DNS entries. But in practice, that is not very useful here. Even if the name resolves correctly, cloud servers often block ping requests, so the result won't tell you anything about whether the server is actually reachable.